Greetings to you all, the winning team. Welcome to my channel. If today is the very first time you're stopping by, welcome. Take a seat and tighten your seatbelt. Here on this channel, we aim to reduce drastically the amount of carbohydrates we eat by still incorporating our Ghanaian African dishes that we love, but obviously making the ketogenic low-carb versions of those foods we love. So, if this feels like something you're interested in, either for health reasons or for lifestyle reasons, then please consider subscribing. It will do you good. Today on the menu is our much loved keto almond, coconut, and carrot cake. So let's go through our ingredients for today. Okay, so you need your almond flour, of course, your coconut flour, and then your sugar alternative. I'm using erythritol. You can also use any sweetener of your choice, either swerve, stevia, or xylitol. I have cinnamon powder, I've got baking powder, and my vanilla essence. In the bowl, I've got my 4 large eggs I'm going to use. I've got fresh coconut pieces. I have fresh lemon, fresh ginger, and fresh carrots. I'm using as many fresh ingredients as possible. Okay, so next also I have some nutmeg, bicarbonate of soda, a pinch of salt. For the salt, I'm using Himalayan salt. That's my preference. And also I've got butter on the plate and coconut oil. Okay. And yes, I've got some nuts and seeds to mix with part of the mixture at some point. For the actual amount of the ingredients and the measurement, I will leave the details in the description box below. Okay, so let's start the magic. I've got my mixing bowl right there, and in goes 2 cups of almond flour. Then a quarter, I think I used a little bit over a quarter, like a third of a cup of coconut flour, so that goes in as well. Okay. Hey guys, how am I doing? Am I doing well? If I am, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't yet done so. Okay? There is no kitchen like the flourishing kitchen where we eat responsibly. African keto all the way. Okay? And then the other dry ingredients are all going to go in: my baking powder, my baking soda, my salt, my nutmeg, and my cinnamon, okay, together with my sweetener, my erythritol. So that's all going in, and then I'm going to mix them and put them all aside, okay? And then in a separate bowl, I'm going to get my wet ingredients. So the butter is put in the microwave to melt, okay? And then obviously that becomes liquid. So the melted butter, my coconut oil, my eggs all go in together in one mixing bowl. And then I grated the carrots and the coconuts. So the carrots, I had to use 2 cups of carrots, grated carrots, which was exactly what I peeled. It worked perfectly for me. So all the wet ingredients together with the carrots and the coconut mixed together, and then we're going to come back. Okay. Okay, so we've mixed our wet ingredients separately and mixed our dried ingredients also separately. Yeah, mixing your wet and dry ingredients separately. At this stage, I thought of adding a little bit of vital wheat gluten. Vital wheat gluten is just the gluten in wheat, which helps to kind of stabilize mixtures, ketogenic mixtures, because keto no any starch in it. Say, ye bibi a upese adeɛ no emu che kakra. O the vital wheat gluten igum, especially for baking. No, it helps the thing to combine properly. So I added about 2 teaspoons of vital wheat gluten, which is what I use for baking my bread. Of course, if you're allergic to gluten, that's a different story, but it actually adds to the consistency of the mixture. So that goes in, and I've now poured the wet ingredients over onto the dry ingredients, and look at that, it's all mixing. It is so easy that you don't need a powered mixer to do this. Okay, so I'm just using my hand, like the way my home science teacher taught me way back. Okay, and I'm folding in, and make sure you fold it towards one direction. So because it helps to incorporate some air into the mixture. So that's exactly done, and now it's going to go into my baking pans, okay, my baking tins, to get into the oven. All right. One thing at this stage, I realized that it was a bit too thick for my liking, maybe because I added the wheat gluten, so I had to whisk an extra egg to add to it. That is absolutely optional. Okay, and then I'm grating the lemon zest onto it as well. Oh, it was so nice. Just to taste the lemon, the ginger, and all of that together. But these are all optional. By all means, do it the way you want to put in whatever spice or flavor that you prefer. Okay, so it's time to go into my preheated oven. The oven was heated to 180 degrees, okay? Now, again, with the oven, it's up to you how your oven works. But here is mine. Look at that. It's golden brown after 45 minutes of baking, okay? And at this stage, voila, you can eat it hot or cold. It doesn't really matter. But here we are. So what I'm doing, I'm sandwiching it with some extra thick double cream that I had in the fridge. It went down really well. It was perfectly fluffy on the inside and soft on the outside. The nuts and the seeds were all mixing nicely. It literally melts in your mouth, and what I loved about it was that I could taste the ginger, the lemon, and the carrot, as well as the fresh coconut flakes. It went down really well. Try this recipe and bring me your feedback. You can have it with hot drink or cold drink, and guess what, it tastes even better a day after. Oh my goodness. So you know what, keto gets exciting as you dive straight in. The fact that you're on a low carb diet does not mean that you should be deprived of all the sumptuous meals that you love. You can still have fun in that kitchen. You can still have the tastiest meals ever, but just using the right ingredients. I leave you with the love of the Lord and the grace of God. Please try this recipe and let me know how yours came up. Shalom, peace, and life to you. And remember that everything that goes inside of your body should be a medicine for that body. Listen to your body and let your food be your medicine. Ciao. I'm out of here.